Zara, are you listening?" Her teacher asked gently. Zara blinked, her gaze snapping back from the window where a small bird was hopping along the playground fence. "Yes, miss," she replied quickly, though her notebook was still a blank page. The words and numbers on the board seemed to swim before her eyes, a jumble she just couldn't sort out. Everyone else was busy writing, their pencils scratching away, but Zara's mind felt like it was floating in a cloud far away from the classroom. That evening, the feeling of frustration was even heavier. Zara sat at her desk, staring at a math worksheet. The numbers seemed to mock her. "Why can't I just focus?" she thought, her voice a small whisper in the quiet room. "Everyone else seems to finish their homework so easily." She sighed, her shoulders slumping. Feeling defeated, she picked up her pencil and doodled a tiny star in the corner of her page. Suddenly, the little star shimmered with a soft, warm light. Her pencil began to glow, a brilliant, bright silver that pulsed gently in her hand. Zara gasped, her eyes wide with disbelief. "Hello," said the pencil, its voice cheerful and clear. "I'm your magic pencil. I only work when you focus. Want to try?" Zara stared at the pencil, speechless for a moment. "You can talk?" she finally managed to ask. Of course, the pencil chuckled, a sound like tiny bells. "But here's the deal. Every time you stay focused for just 10 minutes, I'll give you a star. If you collect enough stars, you'll unlock something truly amazing." The next day after school, Zara sat down to tackle her math homework. Normally, this was the worst part of her day. She would fidget, look around for any distraction, or sneak glances at her phone, but this time was different. She held the pencil tightly and whispered, "Okay, magic pencil, let's try." She found a timer on her mom's phone and set it for 10 minutes. The first few moments were tough. Her mind started to wander to the TV show she wanted to watch, to the sound of her brother playing outside. But then she remembered the pencil's promise, the chance to earn a star. She took a deep, steadying breath, looked at the first problem on the page, and started to work through it, one step at a time. Then she moved on to the next one, and the next. She was so absorbed, she barely noticed the quiet ticking of the timer until, ding, 10 minutes were up. The pencil in her hand sparkled, and with a life of its own, it gracefully drew a perfect golden star at the top of her page. "See?" the pencil said warmly, "focus brings results." Zara grinned, a real wide grin. Looking at the star, she felt a flicker of pride. For the first time, she wasn't just happy the homework was done, she was proud of her own effort. Day after day, Zara and her magic pencil practiced their new routine, 10 minutes of focus at a time. Soon, 10 minutes felt easy, so she tried for 20. Then, 20 minutes became 30. Before she knew it, she was finishing all her homework before dinner, leaving her evenings free to play and relax. The change was so significant that her teacher couldn't help but notice. During class one day, she called Zara to her desk. Zara, your work has improved so much. Your answers are thoughtful and your grades are climbing. What's your secret? Zara smiled, a confident, happy smile. I just learned to focus, she said simply. From her pencil case, the magic pencil whispered, Tell her about me. Zara giggled quietly to herself. Not yet, she thought. Some magic is just for me. It was her special secret, the source of her newfound confidence. She enjoyed the feeling of having a little magic on her side, a partner in her daily challenges. One evening, after weeks of diligent work and collecting a whole constellation of stars on her notebooks, the pencil began to glow brighter than it ever had before. The light filled her room, casting dancing shadows on the walls. Zara, you've done it, the pencil announced, its voice filled with excitement. You've collected enough stars and unlocked the final gift. What is it? She asked eagerly, her heart thumping with anticipation. What could be more amazing than a talking pencil that draws golden stars? Instead of answering with words, the pencil began to draw. On a fresh page in her notebook, it sketched a beautiful, ornate mirror. The lines shimmered as if made of liquid light. Zara looked into the drawing, and to her astonishment, she saw a reflection. But it wasn't just her face staring back. She saw herself not the distracted, frustrated girl she used to be, but a confident student, smiling brightly, with neat stacks of completed homework and A+ tests beside her. This is the real magic, the pencil explained softly. Focus doesn't just help you finish your homework. It helps you believe in yourself. And when you believe in yourself, you can achieve anything. Zara's heart swelled with a powerful emotion. Looking at the confident girl in the mirror, she finally understood. The pencil hadn't really been magic at all. The talking, the stars, the rewards, they were just a fun way to help her see the magic that was inside her all along. The stars were her own effort, her own dedication, shining back at her. From that day on, Zara kept her special pencil close. It didn't talk as much anymore because it didn't need to. Whenever she felt her mind begin to wander, she would just touch the smooth wood of the pencil and remember its lesson. 10 minutes of focus can change everything. And slowly, steadily, those minutes built into hours. Those hours built into achievements, and those achievements were building a future where all her dreams could come true. And that was the greatest magic of all. Thanks for watching our story today. If you enjoyed Zara's journey, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more stories that inspire and warm the heart. See you next time.